Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to WoW Classic TBC and our Human Mage playthrough. Before we get going here, I want to give a big shout out to Hurt, Paradox, Voltex, and Lessie for the coin and the bags and the other helpful items to help speed us on our journey here. Thank you so much, guys. It is really appreciated. Thank you so much. A few things that I've done off recording. I went to Stormwind and I did the little fetch quest that we had from the Flight Master, got that turned in. I also trained our level 12 spells. So we were all set there. Most importantly, we got another rank of Fireball. We got Dampen Magic, which I should probably try to keep up, especially when we are fighting casters. We got a new rank of Conjure Food. And that was about it. As far as our gear, it is basically the same as last time. If you want to have a look at that. And yeah, we're going to start things off here in Westfall today in earnest. I think we're going to run around for a bit and fight the wildlife. I did get our skinning up to 20, so we should be able to skin most of the stuff right around here. And we also have Defias, smugglers, and trappers we can take out nearby. So yeah, we'll just strike out into the wilderness here, and if we fight whatever we come across, we basically need everything. So I'm also going to skin, well, some of this, the level 13 stuff might be, yeah, requires level 30. I thought that everything here was 20, but apparently some of the level 13 stuff requires us to have a little bit higher of a skinning skill. We'll see if we come across. Let's start with this level 11 coyote here. And I want to see if we can skin him. Ooh, 2 coyotes. Yeah, so we can skin the level 11 coyotes. What about a level 12 Gortusk? Let's find out. So level 11 and 12 are fine. It's going to be the level 13 stuff that we need to be level 34. We should be able to get that pretty quickly. So I am going to try to focus on level 11 and 12 enemies until we get our skinning up to 30. Shouldn't be too big of a problem. I hope you guys are all doing well today. And I should say thank you for clicking on the video and choosing to spend some of your time here with me. I really do appreciate it. What do we have down here? We have smugglers. Lots of smugglers. Level 12. You are throwing stuff at us? That's rude. And there are going to be trappers here as well. And we're also going to be looting red bandanas off of all these guys. Well, that's a nice net that you threw on us. It's not going to do you a lot of good. I do need to make some water here. Let's go ahead and drink our mana back. And for anybody who's interested, the way I look at taking gifts and stuff from people is I'm more than willing to accept anything given in the spirit that it was given until we are in current content. Right now, current content would be Burning Crusade stuff. So, you know, levels 1 to 58, I'll take any help I can get. And I will just be grateful and appreciative. Once we're in Outland, though, I'm gonna try to make it on my own steam as far as gear and gold and potions and items go. That's kind of how I handled it on the warrior, and that worked out. That being said, eventually Burning Crusade will not be current content and Wrath will be current content after the 26th of September. Kind of hoping we can have this character capped long before that, but that'll depend on how much this experience buff actually helps us. If you assume that it's still about 100 hours to get to 70, if you have a 50% experience buff, you're basically going to remove 1/4 of the time, so you're still talking about 75 to 80 hours of leveling. Which is still quite a bit of leveling. I don't know if that math is perfect. That's kind of how I do the math in my head. Like, we have a 50% buff, which to me is probably going to reduce the time to level by 1/4 of the overall time it would normally take. You gotta think, if it was 100% buff, it would cut it in half, right? So half of that would be a 1/4. That's probably, like, not the way to do the math, but that's, like, the easiest way for me to wrap my head around it. This guy's level 14. We're not going to be able to skin him. And he could cause us some problems. He could be a little bit more resistant to our spells. He's hitting hard. That's an issue. Oh, no! And that's how easy you die as a mage. Yeah, one bad choice, like pulling a level 14 guy with no health or mana, and then backing into a vulture, and that'll do it. Luckily, the graveyard's right here. We're gonna go ahead and conjure some food. We'll put that on our bar. And let's take out this pesky flesh ripper. Yeah, I kind of want to avoid the level 14 guys for now, mainly because we can't skin them. We did aggro an ad here. That's not going to be great for us. I hope, yeah, you're going to run. That's fine. You go ahead and run. You can't really do a lot. This is where, like, playing a mage gets a little tricky for me, is I'm used to being a melee character, and I'm used to being able to actually fight things. We're not able to fight things on this character. So this is going to be hard for me, guys. Yeah, it's going to be probably the most challenging class that I've played. Yeah, as you can see, well, dying twice in the last minute and a half can prove that, yeah, it's going to be rough for me. And I'm not the most careful person. I like to be a little bit observant and try to plan things out, but as far as, like, looking around and being hyper aware of everything, that's really not me. I like to play with my camera like this, whereas usually in WoW, to see everything you need to play with your camera like this, and I don't enjoy that at all, and I won't be doing it. So we'll see how things go. Hopefully the deaths won't get too annoying for you guys, but there are going to be lots of them. Probably lots more death than in any other playthrough we've done. Just a fair warning for the faint of heart. If you have blood pressure issues, you might not want to watch me play this class. Let's put it that way. Like, right now I would normally just attack again, but I'm going to go ahead and get my mana back and try to be a little bit smarter. Assuming that at any moment we could pull an additional enemy, and it takes about half of our mana to deal with one enemy. And we also need to go ahead and get all of our buffs back up, because we're going to lose those when we die, obviously. I don't really know if it's worth it for us to fireball anymore, or if we should be focusing just on frostbolt. We don't need the coyotes for anything necessarily, but I'm gonna fight them so we can work on our skinning. Now, Questie does say that we can find a handful of oats down here. I haven't seen it. I'm hovering my mouse around, and maybe it's on the other side of the cart. Maybe it just isn't spawned. Pretty sure that's like a potential spawn point that it marks and not a guaranteed spawn point. Let's go ahead and polymorph this guy. Let's get some distance. Yeah, I don't see any oats. What I do see is a level 12 gore tusk as well as a coyote that we can skin. If we get to it before the body despawns. Trying to get familiar with the maximum range that I can Frost Nova. This seems pretty good. I think I'm kind of getting the hang of it so that they don't get too close, but that we don't pop it prematurely. Don't want to be popping a Frost Nova prematurely. I don't really want a group. Well, it's a kill quest. It's a kill quest and a collection quest, right? So I don't really want to share the items. When we come up against the other types of enemies that are a little bit harder to deal with, then I won't mind a group as much. But for the time being, I think I'd rather solo it. I also just need to get my head wrapped around playing the class, which is going to be easier for me to do if I'm just self-reliant for the time being. I will say on the mage, I really enjoy it when they run away, whereas on a melee character, it gets kind of annoying. On a ranged class, it's great. You want them to run to some extent. If they're running, they're not hitting you, and you're still hitting them, so... The respawn rate is really working hard today. That respawn's probably going to cause some trouble for us here in a second. Or not. Yeah, here we go. Let's grab this coyote over here. I think we're at like 25 or 26 skinning. A few more points to go and we'll be able to skin the higher level guys. Oh, we're at 29. Perfect. Alright, that is 30 skinning, so now we should be able to take on the level 13 and 14 Gore Tusk and actually be able to skin them. I kind of wish we had an instant cast ice spell that was like the parallel of Fire Blast, but that could be buffed by going into our Frost Tree. And I just don't think that we do. Ice Lance, I think Ice Lance didn't get introduced till many expansions later. Oh, hello. Pretty sure that's all we need from the vultures right now. Yep, 3 out of 3 stringy vulture meat. The Gore Tusk we need plenty from. We need snouts, we need livers. I'm going to try to keep all the animal parts because I think that there are animal parts we can get here that we can use for quests that we pick up in Red Ridge. So I'm going to try not to sell really any of our animal parts, any of our Gore Tusk parts specifically. And thanks to you guys, I have plenty of bags, or bag space even. So that's pretty amazing. Anybody who's been around the channel for a while knows that I am notoriously bad about my inventory management. I've been trying to get better. Having 16 slot bags helps a lot. Oh, he netted us right in melee range. Good for him. Good for him. This will be the last trapper we need, and then we're just looking for smugglers, and we need bandanas. Bandanas, we need quite a few more. I'm wondering, though, we could probably get bandanas from the subsequent kill quest. So I don't think I need to grind these guys just to get bandanas. We can get those later. It was close, warrior. It was close. Frostbolt beat you there. Alright, that is the kill quest completed. Let's go back and turn this one in, and we will pick up the follow-up and see what level that is and where that takes us.
Greetings.
Well done. My scout witnessed your valiant acts. You are proving yourself quite well so far. A band of vicious Defias pillagers has been seen plundering the Gold Coast Quarry, Moonbrook, and Alexton Farmstead. The People's Militia will not stand for such behavior. Dispatch immediately and make the Light's presence known in Westfall.
Be careful.
Alright, so we can head over here for this. We can also maybe get some of the oats that we need. Could go to Moonbrook too, but I think if we head right over here, these guys will be more at level. Also looking for as many gore tusks as we can kill along the way. That is quite a distance we can get them at. It doesn't say the range. Blast enemies near the caster. It seems to have a 4 or 5 yard, maybe even more than that. Maybe even a 6 to 8 yard range. You'd think it would say. Let's create some bandages here. I don't want to make too many because I do need to save some of our linen for tailoring. Now that was too soon. Yeah, that one was way too soon. Requires skinning 40, so to get the level 14 guys, and probably 15, we need 40. Okay, yep. We're at 39. So close. Yeah, again, these level 15 guys, I'm going to leave alone. We should be able to handle the level 14 ones. 15 seems like it's a little bit out of our range. I'm pretty sure that over here somewhere as well at the Elixton farm said there's an item we need to find in one of the burned out houses. Maybe that house right ahead of us, actually. That very well could be the house. Let's head towards that. There should be a locked chest inside that we can click on and open. For an item for a quest that turns in back in Stormwind. go ahead and spend our point here as well. So we've maxed out Elemental Precision, and now we're going into improved Frostbolt. Looking down here, I feel like maybe we should put the last couple points in this. Reducing the cooldown of Frost Nova would be huge though. Increasing, all of these are good. I'm gonna have to look up a build. I know I want to get into improved Blizzard, because I do want to do some AoE pulls. We'll see how it goes. Like, I see this group right here, and they would be ripe for a Blizzard. I mean, we don't even have Blizzard yet, so don't need to worry about it too much, but that's what I'm looking forward to pulling. Stuff like that once we can do some good AoE damage. Pretty sure he disarmed us, but it did not disarm us of our wand. Interesting. Okay, these are the handfuls of oats we need. They look like this, and they kind of blend into everything else, as items tend to do in Classic. They're not shiny, they're not sparkly, they just blend in. I'm gonna make my way into this house. We're gonna have to clear slowly around it. I'm gonna have to clear these two, so we're gonna open up with a sheep. Not too bad, but you see that even doing it as controlled as we can, we still get pretty low on health, so the danger is real. How we're gonna do this one, I have no idea. Maybe we can sneak into this place. Let's get all of our mana back so that if something does go wrong, we have a chance to at least get away. But yeah, I really don't see how we're gonna... Oh, this is a bad idea. Oh, we're so lucky that we can reach it from here. Any closer and we'd be pulling this, which would probably result in pulling that whole group. Whew, okay. Multi-boxing? Definitely multi-boxing. I don't know, like, what the terms of service say about multi-boxing. I feel like multi-boxing is fine if you're, like, manually doing it yourself. But Blizzard might not agree. I really don't know what the terms are on it. Let's eat. We are pretty low on health. We need a lot of pillagers, and we haven't come across many pillagers yet. Pillagers are going to be the casters. We are getting crushed out of existence by these spells. Holy shit. That's pretty incredible. We were at full health there, no? They took us from full health to 0? Maybe I was not at full health, I don't know. Pretty sure that I was, but I'll have to be a little bit more careful. This is where things are going to get kind of hard. Because we need to be level 16 or so, and we're not, we're level 14. So there's that. I may still end up doing some zone hopping, but I'd be going between here and Loch Modan at this point. So I might be doing that as soon as later today. Because there should be some like level 11, level 12 quests that we can work on in Loch Modan. Get a couple of levels that way. And put us ahead of the curve for some of the quests over here. Like this one and the Harvest Watchers as well are going to cause us problems. Because yeah, I'm pretty darn sure we were at full health there. Had like the optimum situation. And if that isn't going to help, we had dampened magic up and everything. And that mage just kicked the crap out of us pretty easily. I really don't know what else to do about that. Do we try it one more time? Trying the same thing over and over again, but expecting a different result? Isn't that the definition of insanity? I need to be able to kill these guys, so I have to try it again. Maybe I sheep the caster. Or we just pull this caster and let them fireball us in the face. Look at the chunks of our health just going away. No, there's no way, guys. One-on-one, we can't fight these guys. Holy shit. Okay then. What do we want to do? What do we want to do? I think we are going to forget about this quest for now. We're going to hunt down the rest of our Gortusk livers. We are going to go... Well, I can't even do this because the Okra depends on us being able to fight the Harvest Watchers who are level 15. Handful of oats, same thing. We're going to be fighting level 15 guys to clear the fields to get to the oats. Knoll Paws are going to be level 14 and 15 guys as well. And the Harvest Watchers are all level 15. So yeah. Fun times. And getting us into Loch Modan is going to take me some time. I'd rather do that a little bit later off recording. It's going to take me some time to get us over there. Wow. Okay. We might be able to get okra from some of the lower level Harvest Watchers, I guess. I see the gnolls over here are level 16. We need one more skill up for our skinning to be able to skin these guys, so I can't fight any level 14 boars yet. We don't have the skinning required to skin them, so it's kind of a waste. Really don't want to fight you. We could work on getting the rest of our bandanas off the guys we've already killed. Seems like kind of a waste as well. Okay, yeah, well, what I'm going to have to do, guys, is I am going to take a break here, and I'm going to have to get us over to Loch Modan. And we're going to have to hope that we can get a couple levels there before coming back, because this is not going to work. We do need to be level 15, level 16, level 17 in order to finish up here. And we're not just going to get that, we're not going to get those levels, you know. We're not going to get those levels here while struggling the way that we are. So I'm going to get us back to Stormwind. We're going to have to take the tram to Ironforge, and then it's going to be a little bit of a run to get us to Thelsamar.
Have a good one.
There's some, like, easy kill quests there where we have to fight, I believe it's gnolls? Kobolds, maybe? There's a couple of easy kill quests. Some of them are a little bit tedious because it's a lot of running back and forth between the quest giver and the quest area. We have to do like 3 kill quests in the same little area. But the benefit of that is that it's going to help us get some levels. And we're not going to get levels here in Westfall. It's strange, like the experience buff doesn't even really seem to be enough to let you take a linear path through leveling. And I was kind of hoping it would at least do that. It seems like it's more of a gimmick than it is like something that's actually going to help you level faster. Like I said, I feel like the difference in the amount of time it's going to take to level a character is going to be minuscule. R/ played on our warrior to get us from 1 to 70 was about 160 hours. I'm willing to say 10 or 15 hours of that was me like AFK'd after a flight before the game logs me out. So even with that being considered, it's like 140 hours, okay? And that's like moving at a decent pace. Let's say you could do it in 100 hours. The buff knocks 25% of that off. You're still talking about 75 to 80 hours to level a character, so... And I've kind of seen that. I've seen it. We didn't get ahead of the curve at all. In fact, we are still behind the curve. We're not even at curve. I would think if I were 15 right now, we could probably push on in Westfall. We could probably struggle with the pillagers. We can get the first hit in, make it a big fireball, and we could probably struggle by. But at level 14? No, we can't do it at level 14. It's not going to happen. But yeah, I'm going to take a break here, guys. I'm going to sort some things out here in town. Maybe hit up the auction house, see if that can help us. And when you see the mage again, we'll be over in Loch Modan. Thank you guys for being here. I really do appreciate it. I would love to hear your thoughts on the experience buff or anything else. Until next time, take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other. And we'll see you back here again sometime soon. Bye now.